Search, Toby. Search.
Cop. Go doggy! So cute! The way he runs. Sounds like a horse galloping. Good doggy.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Aha!
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes, a tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
I wonder why. I wonder how.
Brave Toby.
Alright, we gotta perform analysis. Going back home. Again. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot him.
This green grand mystic fellow seems rather suspicious, Holmes. What should we do next, Holmes?
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware.
Painful reminded.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
Oh, dang. Oh, snap. I'm sorry.
This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens. Let us use a pipette to take a sample of the liquid and fill a test tube.
Fill a test tube.
A colorless, water-based liquid. Quite a strong floral aroma.
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
What?
So what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
Hey. What?
Small colorless crystals. Colorless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take a pipette and make several drops. Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory. According to the deadly plants information, in order to perform our experiment, we will need fertilizer and food. Caterpillars should do nicely.
Oh, snap. Watch out, the thing. Oh, snap. Watch out, the thing.
According to the deadly plants information, in order to perform our experiment, we will need fertilizer and food.
I thought I got... What evidence showing I got caterpillar? Here's the thing. Let's try to divine this. Maybe. God. Was it at really? Yeah.
This cap...
Aye.
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens. Perfect, Watson. We can begin our experiment.
The pick and flick. Pick and flick.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I need to find out exactly how it could be done. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask. A prickly plant. A carnivorous plant. This is a strange and unusual plant. It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid. It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent whilst it is opened, it will reveal a little more. No reaction.
Oh. Oh, I get it now. Make it die.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
What if it's been stabbed?
It appears to have fallen inactive after being disturbed. I find the behavior of predators utterly fascinating.
Ew.
How interesting. What a strong and effective defensive mechanism. I am interested in what might occur if the prickly plant should shoot at it. My word! It shot a spike at me after I stabbed it with a pin. I imagined that its reaction would be ferocious if I increased the strength of my attack.
How is he even surviving?
My word! This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
Oh, I get it now.
It appears to It closed again. I believe I wonder what's... I am interested in... This plant seems to have had no reaction from the cat. My...
Oh! I think this one should be here. Like this one, I choose that one. Ah. Okay, now. Put that here.
It...
Put it here.
Toxic gas with spores. Extraordinary.
How am I able to do that?
The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time and ask some questions.
Oh, 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 oh. Sha-sha. Define syndicate left plants.